WGCI Chicago. Welcome back to the show. Psychic Susan is in the building. What's up, Susan?
No, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good, man. We're good.
I have to tell you, I saw all of you on Jam. Was it Jam?
Oh, yeah.
I loved you guys. You guys did phenomenal. I wasn't even in town, and my girlfriend taped it for me for me to watch it. Yeah. And it was funny. I loved it.
Thank you for watching us, Susan.
I took that plant to my mama's house. It's doing nicely. Stole the plant out their studio at the end of the show.
Well, I loved what you said, Leanne, about Christmas trees. You have no purpose.
I like trees.
But Christmas trees.
Christmas trees. Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Let's do this.
I got to tell you.
Chicago, hit us up, 312-591-1075. If you have a question for Psychic Susan, she might have
Not if you're going to beat your case. It's a wrap. They caught you with the 6 pounds of marijuana and the gun in the car. You out here.
It's G Herbo Swervo. 107.5 WGCI, the shot's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the morning show. Leon Rogers, Kendrick G, myself, Kyle, we're in the studio. We got Psychic Susan hanging out with us once again today. Last time in 2018.
I know. Right? I can't believe where did the year go?
One of the biggest things happening in our music industry right now is the breakup between Cardi B and Offset. So I just showed you a picture of Cardi B and Offset. She said she's filing for divorce, but are they going to get back together? What do you see happening with this relationship?
If they were to get back together, it'll be very, very slim and very, very quick. I do not see it lasting at all. So,
Why though?
You know, I do think he does love her. I want to make that clear. He does. But I think he just doesn't have that potential of being a husband right now. I think, honestly, he can't eat pasta every night. He likes a little variety. And that is not going to change.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pasta, you mean vagina.
Or just the same thing.
Oh, the same thing.
He doesn't want to have the same
He doesn't want the same meal every night.
Oh, okay.
It's not necessarily.
I was trying to make sure we understood what this was
Pasta,
saying.
I guess if that was the case, I would have said sushi.
Should be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. 2-8 Las Vegas Improv.
That is hilarious.
We love Psychic Susan.
I love you guys too. No, but seriously, really.
Last year didn't say tube steak.
All right, here's something I want to say. If you are with a man and he has a roving eye and he really is just looking, and you know what, do me a favor, try not to change him. See it for what it is. All these women, you know, they think he's going to change. No,
Why do women think that?
Because they hope, and they're getting this all mixed up.
You know, the thing about that, the whole thing is, like, if you change the guy, then he's not going to be happy because he feels like he's not being himself.
I agree with you.
Well, can I just say this? Because I've been that woman before. You think that sometimes men, you feel like, well, maybe he was that way with her, but I'm different. So I have I'm different always, so he's going to be right for me. I think that's what women do. And then you learn through the experience. You might be different,
but he's not different.
Right, but you learn through the experience of it that he's never going to change.
I agree.
Right.
I agree with you.
Let's do this. All right, hit us up, Chicago. Here's how this works, man. Hit us up on the phone lines, 312-591-1075. You give us your name, and you give us your birthday, and then you have your question ready for Psychic Susan, and we'll see if we can get you an answer today. All right? All right, the phone lines are open right now. Speaking of Cardi B, she's up next.
Cardi!
First, here's Biggie with Big Papa's 107.5 WGCI. Good morning to you, Chicago.
Watch it in action.
All right, Susan, we got Elijah on the line. Elijah's birthday is 7/11/94. Elijah, what is your question for Psychic Susan?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
What's happening?
I wanted to know from my 2019, like, what will it be like personally for me? Like, will it be good or bad? Like, I just really honestly would love to know.
You know what? You're always worrying about your money. I see money for you. Money, money, money. And you're happy with money. I got to tell you, I think that ranks first more than anything else. Because I think with you, when you're good with your finances and your professional life, everything else kind of falls in place for you. So, well, you need to really focus on your work, because if you do, everything else will go. You know, interesting too with your love. Are you married? Because I'm not getting. I'm not getting you are. Are you married?
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. The reason I ask you that is because honestly, I don't think you're ready for that right now. I don't take that personal, so please work on your professional life. The personal life will come later. You will not be good in your personal life unless you are working and you're making substantial money. That's the way you'll constitute being happy, because then you'll be ready for the next phase. Okay?
Oh,
Now,
okay, thank you.
You're welcome, but you're going to do really well for 2019. Stick with the plan. Don't distract, okay?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, welcome.
All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got Takesha on the line. Takesha's birthday is January 1st, 1991. Good morning, Takesha. What is your question for
Hello.
Psychic? What's your question for Psychic Susan?
Hello.
Hi, Takesha.
Hi, Susan. Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
So my name is Takesha. I just have a question. I actually lost my little brother in 2014 to gun violence. I just wanted to know, like, is he okay? How does he feel? Does he blame anyone? Like, is he happy?
I'm really sorry. I always hate hearing stuff like that. I am so sorry for your loss, for you and your family. I have to tell you, he was a funny kid. He had a great sense of humor. I don't think he ever thought anything was ever going to happen to him. Is this true? He just kind of, yeah, because he just went. I mean, boom. I really have to tell you that. He wasn't afraid of nothing. And that was probably, I hate to say it, what got him, you know, what happened to him. But he's good. Did he like, I hate to say it like this, but did he like anything with bikes, motorcycles, bicycles? I don't know why I keep getting lots of wheels. Did he like fixing things? I keep getting, I don't know why I'm getting that. Is he with somebody that loved to fix things?
I mean, my granddad.
I'm sorry, say that again?
They used to be with my granddad who, like, working for cars in his car.
Got it. Okay. That's why I keep seeing it, because I keep seeing the fixing. So, if you want to know, your grandfather is with him and came and got him, and they're together. God, that is so nice. And they are hanging out. They're having fun fixing all of these things. But he doesn't want you to not live your best life. He keeps saying, I'm cool, I'm hanging out here, I'm doing good. Don't cry for me. He does not want that. Okay? Please believe that. You're welcome. Have a good holiday, and I wish you a very blessed 2019.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
107.5 WGCI, the Shine's #1 for hip-hop and R&B. It's the best damn morning show in Chicago. Myself, the destined legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, and the shortest damn man in Chicago. We got Psychic Susan with us, and she's laying it down. She's jumping into the nether realm for all you losers, letting you know what your life might be like.
No. No way. You guys are all winners.
No,
Hey,
no, they not.
Anybody who wants to try is a winner.
So that's what we got.
We got to call Psychic Omar and get Omar in here to
boy.
let them know how losers they are.
So Chicago, Psychic Susan is here. You need to have your question ready. Give us a call right now, 312-591-1075. All right, we have Keisha on the line right now. Keisha's birthday is May 14th, 93. Is it 93 or 83? It's 83. Okay. Keisha's birthday is May 14th, 1983. Keisha, what is your question for Psychic Susan?
Hi, Psychic Susan. I wanted to know about my future. I wanted to know if the current guy that I'm seeing right now, is he my soulmate? I feel like he is, but I'm not sure that we have, like, longevity.
When's his birthday, Keisha?
His birthday is May 4th.
Okay. Nice guy, but he has a little problem with stamina, strength to give you that.
What you mean, Susie? He can't put it on the bedroom?
Susan?
No, not the bedroom.
Oh,
Get out of the gutter, people.
We can't talk about the bedroom.
Oh my God, you guys are so perverted today. Keisha, do not listen to them.
Okay.
You guys are bad.
We
No,
get up to
I'm
Viagra
talking.
for
Oh
Christmas.
my God, no. I'm talking about literally emotional strength for you, because sometimes I think it's you trying to hold him up because of his problems and what he can't deal with. Okay? And I do.
Okay.
You always have to encourage him. But here's the thing. You always have to be encouraged too. So that's the point that I'm getting. It's going to be really hard back and forth because you both need the same thing. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. So what you have to think of is, can I spend the rest of my life having to deal with this on an emotional basis? You have to pick and choose what you think you can handle. And only you can answer that. But that's what you should be asking yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right,
you
sweetie.
need-
All the best.
You can go to the gas station and get these little pills. They like $7.99 to help them with that other.
You got no problem with that.
Cialis.
I cannot believe guys said that.
You gotta have a little problem with his stamina.
Oh my God!
That's funny, man.
Lord, I'm gonna be real specific what I say now.
Psychic Susan is hanging out with us. Psychic Susan, will I get any taller in 2019?
I think if you keep stretching and doing those exercises, you never know.
Hey! What's your question for Psychic Susan? Hit us up at 312.
Only time Psychic Susan has ever been wrong.
312-591-1075. Have your birthday ready and have your specific question ready as well. In the meantime, we're coming right back after Meek Mill, His Dangerous. Maria's on the line right now. Psychic Susan. Maria's birthday is 5/27/77, May 27th, 1977. Maria, what is your question for Psychic Susan?
My question is, I am currently friends with someone I used to date, and I just want to know if it's somebody that I am going to be with in the future.
You're better. Hi, Maria. I want to just say you're better as friends with this person. Seriously.
Should I mention we share the same exact birthday?
No. Well, it's great, but no. I honestly think the pressure is off when you're friends with this person, because this person doesn't take. It changes the game. It changes the dynamics. And if you were to date this person again, everything is going to shift, and it's going to be too much pressure. And this person doesn't do well with pressure like that. So no, stay friends.
Okay.
Please stay friends. You will have more with this person as a friend than as a significant other.
Okay.
And sometimes,
all right, thank you.
Wait, really quick, sometimes you have to understand what you value more, and that's what you need to put more forth in that direction. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All the best to you.
Psychic Susan, man, keeping it real with them. Some people are a little disappointed, but you'd rather them have the truth than not, right?
Always the truth, okay? Yeah. If you're living in a fantasy, that's going to be far worse, and it'll come out to get you in a deeper way. So don't do that.
Can I say you got a little bit more gangster? Because you used to not give harsh truth easily. You would say it in the most polite way, but now you just coming with it.
I am, because I want them to hear me, because so many times I tell people in such a loving way, and they still don't want to hear it.
Right.
So I'm going to give it to you. And by the way, I'm only giving these answers like 30 seconds.
Right.
So I got to give it to you as strong as I can give them to you, so you can really have the right message to live a fulfilled life for you. Think about that. You're giving me 30 seconds, people.
We have also Psychic Omar with us today, too.
That's right, Susan. You are very good at what you do, and I am very good at what I do. So I would like for the next caller to come in. I will give you...
Well, luckily for you, we're done.
Well, I have a question for Omar.
I have a prediction for Kyle.
Yeah?
You will be short for the rest of your life. You will remain short. You will be denied admission to rides at local amusement parks because you are short.
You know
I have a question, Dr.
I'm going with
Omar.
Psychic Susan.
And your son will take your clothes and wear them because he'll be bigger than you.
Psychic Omar.
Thank you.
They got it all.
Thank
Let me
you.
tell you, they got more strength than the real tall people.
That's right.
Let me tell you that.
Thank you,
Wait.
Susan.
You
The only
are,
purpose
Kyle.
that short people serve in the world today is to clean up underneath tables and spots that you don't want to bend down.
I tell them all the time, man, some of the most people that have achieved the most in this world are short.
Always.
But I have a
Such
question.
They are.
Michael Jordan is 6'6".
What do you
Our
want?
president right
Michael
now
Jackson
is 6'2",
was tall,
6'3".
too.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
was tall.
I
I
love
love
Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
Okay. What do you see in my future in 2019, Omar?
A lot of broken men that's going to cry when the wrath of Kendra G comes upon them. That is what I see.
want to say this.
I see
Anybody
waste and
who
carnage.
gets, wait a minute. Anybody who gets Kendra is going to be one lucky
They're going
human
to be
being.
Thank
taken
you,
to a
Susan.
Oh, no. She is. First of all, Kendra, you are a very... Forget that you're just beautiful, because you're more than that. You have such a dynamic mind and creativity.
Yes.
And you have a pure heart. You love. So anybody who doesn't want to give that back to you, don't walk, run.
Susan,
you
I
do
think
not
the-
need that.
Susan, I think the word you're looking for is crazy. You just chose to use dynamic. I use crazy.
You know what?
And there will be men crying in 2019 because they will have been
heard
physically and emotionally broken by the storm.
Oh, my
For the
goodness.
people that
But
couldn't get through,
Philadelphia will get a new dog bag.
My dog.
for the
That's my
people that
dog.
couldn't get through today, Susan, that still want to reach out to you, please give them your information so they can follow up with you.
Absolutely. SusanRowlen.com. It's SusanRowlen. and let me know when you want an appointment, best times and dates, and how long of a session you're looking for. I have an office in Oak Brook. I do phone sessions, and let's not forget I have a wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel.
And that's for appointments only, not for questions,
Not
right?
for questions. Also, I did want to do a real quick shout out to Ishmael, Kiara, Carol, and her son Christopher. Love to all of you.
Susan, I'm getting one more reading. There's a light-skinned guy with glasses that's going to get hit by a car later on. I think his name is Ryan.
Whose car is it? Leon's?
It looks like a black Jeep. License plate.
All right, thank you, Susan, for hanging out with us all year. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
and I want to wish everybody a very blessed holiday.
Thank you, Susan.
Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Just finished up with WGCI Morning Crew. We had a great time. We just finished a round of calls. We had some laughs in the studio. All good. Now, I'm out to Fox giving my predictions. Stay tuned.
Joining us this morning with her 2019 predictions again. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me. I was so excited to know you're interviewing me. This is a good thing.
Oh, good. Thank you. So, do you remember last year some of your predictions?
I do.
You do. I'm glad you do, because I don't remember.
I
but
do.
maybe you can refresh my memory again, because we did the interview last year together.
Right. I did say the economy was going to be good, and it was going to be steady. It was going to be strong. The stock market was going to still do well, and it did.
You did.
It did. Okay, housing in Illinois, kind of.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and it's still going to continue to have its bumps and hurdles, and it will.
All right.
Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be a tough thing.
What about people now this year? What do you think?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same
Okay.
thing. Same
All right.
thing.
Well, let's talk about some of the other predictions, because
Sure.
you have some real good ones here. Let's talk about President Trump. There's even talk today on the news that the Democrats are talking about the I word, the impeach word. What are you're saying? Don't bank on it.
No, because I think it's very premature. I just don't see this president going away. I don't. You know, even the other years they would say, do you see impeachment? I'm like, no. I mean, could he be a candidate for a two-term president? He can be. I'm not going to say 100%, but I have to tell you, I don't see him going away.
Okay.
I do not.
All right. So that's good or bad, depending on whether you're a Trump supporter or a Trump not liker.
If you love him, you hate him, but I have to tell you, there's a lot of people that like him. I have to tell you. So, you know, but is he going away? I don't see it without a fight. Nothing seems to stick with this man. Unbelievable, but it is what it is.
Well, you know, you talked about the economy and money. You know, he created this new tax law.
Yes.
And some people are saying it's a great thing. You're saying, hang on.
Yeah, the tax law is going to hurt the middle class based on the deductions that they cannot deduct any longer. So a lot of the middle class is going to hurt with their tax. In fact, they're even going to be maybe paying more in taxes than maybe getting some money back. So that's going to be a tough one.
So we're going to hear a lot more about that in 2019 when people file their taxes.
I think
probably.
you will. I do, Anita. I think that's going to hurt the middle class in a big way. I do.
All right. Well, let's talk about some of the things that happen in the world, because in California they've had those horrific, those bad wildfires out there, and you're saying, look out, California, there's more coming?
Last year, I predicted that California, I felt so bad for them, but they're not even close to being happy. I see a lot of misfortune for them. I see earthquakes. I mean, they've gotten a lot of the burning and the fires and all of that and the mudslides, but even earthquakes. I worry about the San Andreas fault.
Okay.
I do. Keep an eye out for it. God forbid. I don't wish that on anybody, and I love California. It's probably my favorite place, but not so good. They've got a lot of things that they're not out of the woods yet, and they will not be. And a lot of people are going to be affected with that.
All right, lastly, everyone's getting the wrap right now. What about Parkinson's and the brain? You say new things are coming.
New things are coming, and you're going to see in the next 10 years the surge of Parkinson's and neurological disorders, and they will be linked to statin drugs. So pay attention to it, do your homework, try to do it in other ways in which you can do. But there are links, and they are very interrupted with that, with the brain. They're going to be making more and more waves with the brain and the technology that they're using based on the testing. And all of that is you're going to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Susan Rowlen, if people want to contact you, all they have to do is go to SusanRowlen.com. That's her website there. And she's local. That's the great thing.
Right out of Oak Brook.
Happy New Year
Happy
and Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
Oh, thank you, and a blessed holiday to you too.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to send it down to the ladies.
Just got through doing my Fox interview, and it was great. It was a busy morning. I was on WGCI in the morning on radio. Then we hopped over to Fox News, and they interviewed me for my 2019 predictions. Great morning. Now I'm off to work at my office in Oak Brook. Take care. Stay tuned. All the best. Bye-bye.